Hello, my name is Eliza Albright, and for this week's critical thinking assignment, I chose to analyze diversity and manage change for the Sacramento Municipal Utility District, also known as SMUD. SMUD has been providing reliable electricity for over 70 years and reportedly now has over 1.5 million customers throughout the Sacramento, California region. Due to the size and longevity of this organization and its responsibility to the community strives to ensure operational excellence that is built on top level industry talent. In terms of diversity and managed change initiatives, I'm focusing on both cultural and portfolio services diversity at SMUD, since many changes have occurred recently in both areas for this company and the industry itself. In terms of cultural diversity, SMUD is made up of many different types of employees, all having a specific focus and expertise that they fulfill. As such, the various cultural backgrounds, educational foundations, and philosophies lend to a melting pot of ideas and ideologies. In order to manage these different ideas and ensure that all employees are respectful of each other and that diversity SMUD will need to focus on ways to bring everyone to a common platform and understanding. To address some specific areas, I have analyzed how language barriers and cultural differences can be addressed by developing corporate values that seek to improve employee relations. Since the organization as a whole sets a common goal, it is only sensible that a common communication structure and universal industry terms are implemented to bring all employees in the workforce to a common understanding and focus. This effort truly affects all levels of the organization and will create a common structure and understanding across all business units, regardless of cultural background and differences. In addition to universal language and structure, cultural awareness programs that focus on employee interactivity and team building can be developed and facilitated throughout the year. This type of activity encourages inclusion, acceptance, understanding of each other's differences while promoting teamwork and a focused workforce. This affects all levels within the SMUD organization as this team building effort has a direct impact to breaking any diversity barriers within its workforce. As summarized by Simone and Strad from Business Best Practices, a strong corporate culture reflects the values of the owners, the management team, and employees. Moving on to the diversity of SMUD's portfolio of services, there are truly some areas that can be expanded on to take advantage of current levels of supply and demand while leveraging technological advances and industry trends. With the emerging competition in the energy market due to recent legislative changes that have expanded providers, it is critical that SMUD focuses on how to capture some of the increased market share and utilizing its existing infrastructure to expand its portfolio and services. As with most industries, costs to provide services have only increased, so a real effort to maintain financial stability and be financially fit while endeavoring to expand can be a very difficult task to undertake. If expansion of services and service area is achieved, which would ultimately support SMUD's financially fit initiative, SMUD would maintain its position and be able to mitigate risks from the increasing costs to do business. The levels within SMUD that would be most affected by this activity starts with the executive management team as well as the board of directors. And the other area I chose to analyze was how does SMUD continue to attract and retain top-level talent in such a favorable employment economy. This also relates how SMUD plans to remain financially stable and continue to keep rates low, but also be able to compete with other organizations in terms of wages, benefits, and the overall rewards package. In order for SMUD to be able to attract and retain their workforce, the activity of performing wage assessments to maintain competitive compensation and benefit packages without breaking the bank and creating a financial windfall will be a very critical step in addressing and applying the right intervention for this risk. All levels of the workforce are affected by this as it will decide if SMUD can afford the top level talent, which is a huge driver for SMUD's ability to sustain its reliable power, generation, and distribution responsibilities. As indicated by Murmu, managing diversity is a conscious choice and commitment by an organization to value these differences by using diversity as a source of strength to achieve organizational goals. Based on the SMUD's organizational goals, the executive management team and board of directors are looking to make these conscious choices and thus value the diversity within its company.